show stands apart from the rest. Get ready to embrace the truth as we bring you the most hard-hitting stories and unveil the real facts. Welcome to Hard Facts.
I am Maryann Okon, and this is Hard Facts, where we separate truth from fiction. We're passionate about the hard-hitting stories that matter. Get ready to challenge your perception and discover the real world. Let's dive deep into the issues that affect our communities, revealing the untold stories and giving you a voice. No sensationalism, no bias, just raw, unadulterated truth. I am committed to delivering news without compromise. Hard facts as we know them, when we know them, and how they affect you. Every Monday through to Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. This will be your most authentic news experience starting now on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Are you tired of all the noise and speculation? On Hard Facts, we cut through the clutter and get straight to the truth.
If only Fubra has been aware of the boo-boo trap, he would have understood in democracy there are bases for everybody to do accordingly.
Join us as we bring you the stories that matter. We go beyond the headlines to uncover the real facts and the core of every story.
We are doing this, we are doing that. At the end of the day, nothing good will come out. What did they promise us? They will be in charge of security and life and whatever. But what are we getting in return?
With in-depth analysis and experts interviews, Hard Facts delivers the truth that others dare not to reveal. Tune into Hard Facts every weekday, 3 to 6 p.m. and arm yourself with the knowledge you need to navigate today's complex world. Hard Facts, where the truth always prevails.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
Yes, Lagos, let's talk. It's 7 minutes come past the 3 o'clock hour, officially welcoming you to Hard Facts. This, like I always say, will be your most authentic news experience, and that experience you can only have here on the nation's #1 talk news and sports radio station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Maryann Okon. I'm hoping that you've had a great week because I can smell the weekend from here. There's a post that I love so much that says, it's the weekend, add to cart. I love retail therapy. If I'm down, if I'm sick, if I'm depressed, retail therapy. But for you, it could just be a cup of, Greek yogurt. It could be ice cream. It could be cupcakes. It could be anything. It could be money. For me, it's retail therapy. Welcome to the show, Lagos. Of course, we start off with the big three. On the big three today, we're looking at, of course, the NLC, the NNPC, the National Assembly, and, of course, we're looking at protesters. Yes. And the Nigerian immigration. Did you see that video that was viral about the man who was begging shamelessly at the airport? Not that it's anything new, really, but did you see it? I shall play you the video on the conversation today, and I will take us back down memory lane. Thank God it's Thursday, so we're going to have a throwback of a sorts where I shall remind Mele Kyari and all of you who sometimes don't remember some things because they're past of what he said some time ago about our refineries. Maybe this might rejig his memory, even though he's told us that, he might start singing like a canary soon, and I don't know when soon is because, they say that Jesus is also coming soon. So we start with the big three stories, and of course we move on from there to global review. Today we're going to be going to Sudan, where I'll be talking with the Executive Director of Human Rights Watch Africa. We're going to be talking about the sexual abuse that women and girls are experiencing in the Darfur region, especially where, there's still some sort of unrest. So Mausi Shegun will be joining us via Skype, via Zoom, I beg your pardon, on the 4 o'clock hour. And on the 5 o'clock hour, Tracker is back. Tracker with budgets. Yes, we're going to be tracking Mr. President's fund, the 500 plus billion naira that they've shed to states to help ameliorate your sufferings. We're going to track it. But first, welcome to the big three.
Get ready for the most important news of the day. It's time for the big three stories on Hard Facts. Tune in to our primetime show for the latest updates and in-depth analysis on the top stories making headlines. From breaking news to in-depth investigations, we bring you the facts you need to know. Join us as we delve into the biggest stories shaping our world today. Tune in to the Big Three every weekday, 3 to 4 p.m. and stay informed with the news that matters the most. Hard Facts, where the truth always comes first.
Yes, we tell you the truth, nothing but the truth. We don't used to bring gossip on this show. Only the truth. Welcome to Hard Facts, 99.3 Nigeria Info. We're live, facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. We're also live on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. You can join the conversation via our website. If you have the Nigeria Info FM mobile app, all the better, because you can listen to us from anywhere in the world. Better still, you can join the conversation on WhatsApp. You can join the conversation on Twitter, that's X. Use the hashtag HardFacts. On WhatsApp, it's 080-959-75805. But before we go into the big stories for today, I just want to really send some love to someone who I think, when you wake up in the morning, she's already, making the day shine. Hi, Kate Henshaw. How are you doing? I just wanted to say hi and I love you. All right, well, let's go into the big stories for today. We'll start with the Premium Times newspaper here. And the top story here says, Nigerian authorities suspend immigration officer caught on video soliciting a bribe. Well, the officer's conduct was captured in a video circulating on social media. But then they're saying that it does not reflect the values and ethics of professionalism held up by the NIS. Well, thanks to the Interior Minister. But, sir, for those of us who fly every other day, we know. Anyway, the Nigerian Immigration Service has suspended Okparevoro Ufoma, an assistant superintendent of immigration, for allegedly soliciting financial gratification from a traveler. NIS's Controller General Kemi Nandap made this known in a statement issued by the service's public relations officer Kenneth Udo on Thursday in Abuja. Now, if you're watching live on YouTube, you're watching live on Facebook, here's the video of the gentleman who was caught on camera shamelessly, by the way. And for those of you who travel out a lot, you will know the conduct of these men and women, and they do it like it's the line that comes to me that I don't know you, sir. I don't know you, madam. Then you see me, I just dey land. What do you have for me? Excuse me? Take a look at that video, Lagos. Let's just play that video for you. And if you're watching on our live stream, here's the video.
What? Money? I have no cash. I have no cash, I swear. I have my card. I can do something for you with my card. Huh? What can I do with my card? Sorry. Give you money?
He really wanted some money and wasn't giving up.
Money, we appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Huh? No, I have. I'm going outside.
Let me leave from here now. What do you have?
I have.
We appreciate it.
The problem is I have my card on my phone like this. Look. And if you want, I can maybe buy you food, do something for you.
First Bank sacks. It's how he looked at the guy like, what do you mean by you can buy me food? He gave him bombastic side eye like, what rubbish is that? So they asked him a simple question. I have my card, and he said, yes, we can do that. Meaning that we have POS for these things. This is something that we do every day. I'll tell you my trick. Once I land, or once I am in that airport and I know that I'm going to go to the departure lounge for the international flight, I stop smiling. I just become not a happy person. And the moment they start saying, oh, auntie, your skin is fine. Yeah, that's the ladies. Yeah, this and that one. I know that they want to beg me money. I don't have money. I will tell them, I'm a civil servant. And civil servant, not they travel abroad. Okay. I say, I'm a government worker. It's government money that I'm using to travel. I cannot dash you. But sometimes they don't care. They want money. Like they gave it to you. What do you have for us? Anyway, you can share your immigration experience with us. But I'm very excited that the immigration service has quickly, swiftly, swung into the matter. NLC demands policy reversal, condemns government's response to the end bad governance protest. Well, the NLC is awake. The National Executive Council of the Nigeria Labour Congress has issued a strong condemnation to the federal government's handling of the ongoing end bad governance protest, calling for an immediate reversal of the policies that have plunged the nation into hardship. The NEC convened an emergency meeting on Wednesday, that's yesterday, to assess the impact of these policies on Nigerian workers and the broader population. In a communique signed by the NLC's President, Joe Ajero, and General Secretary Emmanuel Ugboaja, the NEC expressed deep concern over the government's response to the mass protest which began on August 1, 2024. The protest, triggered by widespread discontent over the government's economic policies, have been met with violence, resulting in deaths and injuries of several civilians in the hands of policemen. And don't forget, today they've declared a day of mourning for those who lost their lives. Let's talk about crude. Now, this one's in the Punch newspaper. Crude crisis. National Assembly set to probe NNPC Dangote Refinery. All lumped up together. Apparently, the Senate has questioned the $1.5 billion approved approved in 2021 for the turnaround maintenance of the Port Harcourt Refinery and Petrochemical Company, with little or no result. It also vowed to probe allegations of sabotage to the supply of crude oil to domestic refineries, as the National Assembly invited officials of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, Dangote Petroleum Refinery, among others, for the probe. It raised this concern amid the pervasive allegations of sabotage in the petroleum industry by major players in the sector. The upper chamber here lamented that it was wrong to treat government businesses or public companies as orphans, while private businesses were flourishing and thriving. Did I make a promise that I was going to remind you what Mr. Kyari said when he just got into that office? Well, when I make a promise, I keep it. Take a listen to Mr. Kyari just at the beginning of the Jonathan administration. Buhari administration. Why am I thinking about Jonathan right now? The Buhari administration, just at the beginning of that administration. This is what he said, and I want you to pay close attention while I play it.
The legitimate expectation from Nigerians, why can we be an oil-producing country with 4 refineries and yet importing sometimes 100% of our petroleum product requirement? It's very sad. The GMD Emeritus has told you the steps that we have taken when the Port Harcourt refinery is going to be in place. But I assure you, GMD will follow it up to make sure that within the life of this administration, before Baba's tenure ends in 2023, we'll deliver only 4 refineries.
Woo! And they clapped. That was 2015, by the way. This is 2024. What they say? Join the conversation, Lagos. Let's talk. It's Hard Facts 99.3 Nigeria Info. We're live on YouTube and on Facebook. Nigeria Info FM. We're also live on our mobile application on our website www.nigeriainfo.fm, and if you have our mobile app, that way you can listen to us from wherever. And if you are listening from outside of the country, you want to be part of the conversation, join us via Skype on Nigeria Info FM. For the men, call 0201 277 0993. That's 0201 277 0993. For the ladies, 0201 465 7190. That's 0201 465 7190. And on WhatsApp it's 08095975805. 60 seconds. I'm going to be strict today. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
Sir, so good.
All right, go ahead.
I think what we need to do in this country regarding all the headlines, we should be demanding one particular thing at a time. Fix our refinery. That should be the only thing we demand for. Because they are deceiving everybody. They will come to say that before 3 months, the refinery will work. They will spend money. They will eat the money and share the money. Now they are clapping. Now when the president speaks, people start clapping. I'll just be boiling. I'll be angry. Because they say, oh, they were clapping just now, like hypocrites that they are. So I think what we should be demanding for is fix refinery only. Forget about other things first. We'll block everyone till that refinery is fixed. Then we'll move on to the next agenda.
Okay.
Since that language you understand.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate it. We've got a call here from Abu. Hello, Abu. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Ikoyi.
All right, Abu. Go ahead.
Yeah, just imagine what you played. Just look at what you said, that people were even clapping. 2016 to 2024 now. What are we talking about? So you see, sir, this country is only God that will help us.
Well, God has done his best. It's left to you guys.
Of course. But, of course, you understand, this government is to promise us, but they cannot fulfill the promise. That's the problem we're having with them. They can only say it when they need massive help, and after they have accomplished their mission, they don't care about the others. Let God help us.
All right, Abu. Thank you very much for calling. Abu from Ikoyi. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts. Hello. Anybody home?
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Maryann, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm great. Just 60 seconds ago. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Marvin. I'm calling from Ikoyi.
Go ahead.
Sorry, does the petroleum minister not know that the refineries are not working?
Who's the petroleum minister that you think you're talking about?
That's the president.
Okay, great. Okay.
I think something is wrong somewhere, and they don't want to fix it, because if they're not benefiting, they say if the structure is bad, someone somewhere is benefiting from that structure. Do you understand me?
Okay.
Yeah. In as much as they don't want to feed those refineries, they don't want to get the refineries running, which means they are benefiting from the structure.
Who's they? Because Mele Kyari has said that he will soon start talking, and obviously he's saying that he knows something.
That should have been the first step the president should have taken before taking away the oil subsidy, at least to put our refineries in place, so that people will not feel the pain.
All right.
Do you understand me?
All right.
Whoever that is in charge, you know that the 4 refineries are not working.
Okay, I have to let you go, but thank you very much for calling. Samuel is calling us from Mowe. Samuel, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Samuel, I can hear you. Go ahead.
You are doing a beautiful job. You went back. Please, more of this. Need more of this. Please make it a jingle. Make it a jingle. Yes. Make it like the jingle you are doing every day. Please make it a jingle so that Nigeria will remember and say the date that this man said it. This is about 9 years ago. And we are still in with the same problem. And the man is still earning his salary every day. Now, Nigerians, thank God that you have it in your iCard. Please, let's forward it. Let our people copy it and forward it so that Nigerians will know. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Samuel, for calling. Samuel from Mowe. I'll take Daniel before we go on a quick break. Hello, Daniel. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Sorry.
From Badagry.
All right. Daniel, you have 60 seconds quickly because we have to go on a break.
Okay. My take on this is that if they know that they cannot fix the refinery, why they can't sell it off and then build another one?
I don't understand.
It's going
sell
to be
it off
because
and then build another one.
If we check the time they started to be promising us of this refinery, you see that the whole issue is just so complicated.
Is it complicated or simply some people are not telling the truth? Is it complicated, really?
It's very complicated because the whole of this issue.
I understand, Daniel. Thank you for calling. We've got to go on a break, Lagos. When we come back, it's still the big three. We're looking at 3 top stories. The probe of the NNPC, Dangote. Also, we're talking about the NLC's demands on policy reversal. They're saying, look, reverse all these policies that are causing us problems. And then, of course, Nigeria Immigration Service suspending an officer they caught on camera. That's the one they caught on camera. What about what happens every other day? Should we all be carrying cameras around at the airport? My name is Maryann Okon, and this is Hard Facts. We'll be right back.
Get breaking
news, updates, and the best of talk.
Women have to work twice, even thrice as hard for them to get things that just come so naturally to a lot of men who feel that leadership is the right.
We're in prisons for how many years?
For 6 years, 8 months.
Were you going to court from prisons then?
Yes, but before I started court, it took me 2 years.
Just being in prison?
Yes.
Without your case even start at all?
Confinement.
You were there?
Yeah.
So clean detergents, every grain works for you.
Get ready for the ultimate showdown of intellect and persuasion. The I Beg to Differ National Debate Tournament kicks off on the 12th of August 2024, and it is going to be epic. Witness a thrill of high-stake arguments, insightful rhetoric, and unbeatable wit. The sharpest minds from Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt will clash for the prestigious title of National Debate Champion. Who will rise to the top and claim the ultimate crown? Well, tune in to 99.3 Nigeria Info Lagos, 95.1 Nigeria Info Abuja, and 92.3 Nigeria Info Port Harcourt, Monday through Thursday, 4 o'clock, and experience the power of persuasive debate like never before. I Beg to Differ, the tournament of champions.
Imagine being able to buy items that have been on your wish list for so long without having to worry about upfront cash payments. Are you a business looking for maximum market exposure to grow your cash customer base? The first ever small fair in Nigeria is here. Happening on the 17th of August at the Peace Conference Center opposite Nikon Town, Lekki, Lagos. From 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. At the Small Fair 2024, you can access 500k plus products and do small installment payments. Ooh. As a business owner, not only do you get to showcase your unique products and services, but you also have an excellent chance to attract new customers and increase your profits. And guess what? Attendance is free. For registration, exhibition, and sponsorship, visit www.smallfair.com or call 0916-767-2191. When your needs seem far-fetched, remember, you can do small. This fair is proudly organized by Small and sponsored by InterSwitch, Thinkra, and Quora.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Millions of listeners trust us on Hard Fact. Whether it's politics, social issues, controversies, and trending stories, you know we're credible and objective.
It's Hard Facts with Maryann Okon on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
It's still the big three, Hard Facts, 99.3 Nigeria Info. We're live on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. We're live on Facebook, Nigeria Info FM. You can watch live and post your comments. We'd love to hear from you. And of course, you can be part of the conversation on WhatsApp. It's 080-959-75805. Send a message, or better still, you could join the conversation via our phone lines. That's 0207-0993 for the men, 0201-465-7190 for the ladies. And of course, if you want to listen or join the conversation via Skype, you're listening from outside of the country, that's the portal. We're Nigeria Info FM on Skype. I want to go back to Melekiari in 2015.
There's a legitimate expectation from Nigerians. Why can we be an oil-producing country with 4 refineries and yet importing sometimes 100% of our petroleum product requirement? It's very sad. The GMD Emeritus has told you the steps that we have taken when the Port Harcourt refinery is going to be in place. But I assure you, GMD will follow it up to make sure that within the life of this administration, before Baba's tenure ends in 2023, we'll deliver only 4 refineries.
Woo! Has it been delivered? Where are the refineries? $1.5 billion, turnaround maintenance, salaries being paid for a refinery that does not work. Nigeria is an interesting country, isn't it? Oh, it for those of you who travel via the airports? Have you been accosted either when you're going or when you're coming by some immigration, sometimes even customs official? What do you have for us? Take a look at this video of this immigration official that was caught on camera soliciting for a bribe of sorts from a traveler who just got into the country.
Sorry? What? Money? I have no cash. I have no cash, I swear. I have my card. I can do something for you with my card. Huh? What can I do with my card? Sorry. Give you money?
He really wanted some money and wasn't giving up.
Money, we appreciate. I appreciate. Can I go to them?
Huh?
You have a bag?
No, I have. I'm going outside.
Let me leave from here. What do you have?
I have.
We appreciate.
The problem is I have my card on my phone like this. Look. And if you want, I can maybe buy you food, do something for you.
He got really angry when they said I could buy you food or do something for you. He was just like, "Are you all right?" For my own money. Well, he's been suspended, and I've got a lot of questions. As much as I want to appreciate the Interior Minister for doing a great job in several ministries that are under him or departments, especially what he's doing with the passport, I love him for it. But you see, the cankerworm, the begging syndrome with our uniformed agencies. Ooh, suspension's not going to cut it. But, hey, isn't it a great start? Let's go back to the phone lines. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do call me back if that was you. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello.
Why are you calling the women's line, Oga? Oga, go and call the male line. Sorry. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon, Mary Ann.
Yes. Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
This is Joy from Iba.
All right, Joy, go ahead.
The more we look, the less we see. Look at something that happened 2015. This is 2024. We are still suffering. There is no fuel. It's a very big shame for this country. And that he's still on that seat, eating, rejoicing, and people are suffering. No fuel. It's very bad.
Okay.
Everybody will get what he or she has done on this earth. Let them continue to do what they like.
Okay.
Enjoy yourself.
All right. Thank you, Mercy, for calling us from Iba. Mrs. Oboli is calling us from Ikorodu. Hello, Mrs. Oboli.
My sister, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Malaki Harry, I'm with you calling me. Campaign propagandist emeritus. See, no be today they don't fool us. But it's good that you have these things in your archive so that it's easy for us just pull through and listen to their lives over and over again. And even when you credit these speeches they've made to them, look for a way to, be dodgy about it. But history never forgets. As for the immigration guy that was suspended, Maryann, beggy full everywhere now. No be today. Suspension won't cut it, but like you said, it's a start.
All right.
God help us all, Maryann.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Mrs. Oboli, for calling. I do appreciate it. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact. Hello.
Hi, Maryann.
Hey, Daddy. How are you doing?
I beg my point. I'm okay.
Okay.
And you?
I'm all right. Can't complain.
Okay. You see, this Bola Ahmed Tinubu policies and taxes, like NLC is reporting, is causing more harm than good. Maybe you put policies that don't have any value, crippling businesses, legal businesses people are doing, shutting down manufacturing companies. It's of no value. Maybe you are targeting 10 trillion. At the end, he didn't get anything, and everywhere is scanty. You see, let them reverse the policies. It's of no value. Reduce import duties so that people can.
That's true. I want to ask you quickly because you have 10 seconds. Has the import duty reduced? Because some government officials were quoted to say that the import duties are reducing.
Not reduced anything at all. Honestly.
Have you been to the ports lately?
Go to wharf. Everywhere is scanty. Importers are no more. It affected me. It affected me seriously. I cannot face my, legal business.
I know.
You know, and I have responsibilities.
I can imagine.
It's crippling economy, crippling businesses. Let them reverse the policies.
All right. Thank you very much.
Let people face their legal businesses. Thank you, and God bless you.
All right, Rapachuku, thank you very much for calling. I really, 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 really feel terrible for those who have their businesses stuck because of one policy or the other. But that's, I guess that's what the president is saying that they're addressing. Shall we give them more time? Solomon is calling us from Lagos. Hello, Solomon.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. My name is Solomon.
I know.
I will say that Whitlow should catch. May God allow Whitlow to catch all those people clapping for Kyari, because the tenor for
what does that even mean, please?
Buhari has ended and nothing happened. This is what we are into. We are in for it since 1999 of this democracy. They will be talking. We will be clapping hands for nothing. Somebody you something first time. You did not use any result, and another person will come and follow that same step. He will still gambling you because you are still clapping. What are we clapping for? And Buhari tenure has ended and nothing happened. Do we still need somebody to tell us that even though this Tinubu regime will end and the refinery will not work?
So, but what do you want us to do? Because, the National Assembly is saying that they want to probe, these monies that have been used for the turnaround maintenance, the fact that there's some sort of sabotage in the system. Even though Mele Kyari has come out some days ago to say, we're not thieves, don't worry, we're going to start talking soon. Very soon.
It's like a pot calling again to black. Who will probe them?
Okay. All right, Solomon. Thank you for calling. This is a question that even I cannot answer. Robert is calling us from Lagos. Hello, Robert.
Maryann, good afternoon.
How you day?
I'm fine. This National Assembly that will probe NNPC, do they have the power? Or they just back?
What do you mean by that? They do have the power. That's why they're the National Assembly. How do you
mind them, Gary? I think some days ago somebody was complaining that when Akpabio was in NDCC, I was it.
NDDC.
He did not, the report, something he have not submitted this, something like that, before he left.
That's Minister of the Niger Delta, yeah.
My sister, see, this NSAF, I'm sorry, I say NSAF, this protest, are they bring? They take it to these people that are troubling this economy to their house direct. It will be better, honestly, because we some of us will continue to call on radio. We will go to the street and make noise, and at the end of the day, go. But if we take it to their house and they feel it, like look at Wiki now in River State. Those guys went to something like that. Because this thing is not coming to an end very soon. No. Some of these people have refinery abroad. Though. I think we hear of Mota. Up to today.
I guess that's what part of the things that the National Assembly is probing, because they also are talking about sabotage. But Robert, your time is over. Thank you very much for calling. I want to go to WhatsApp, and if you're watching us live, we're on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. We're also on Facebook, Nigeria Info FM. You can post your comments on Twitter. That's X. Use the hashtag HardFacts. I would love to read from you. And on WhatsApp also. But I'll start with YouTube Live first, and then I'll piggyback to Facebook, and then, of course, we'll look at WhatsApp. I want to make sure that everyone's carried along. On YouTube, Chris Okeke says, the GMD is suffering from an acute symptom of convenient amnesia. He is taking advantage of the fact that we have not established a system of reward and punishment. Okay. Thank you, Chris Okeke. He sent that message on our live YouTube stream. Let's go on Facebook. On Facebook Live, this one says, Swiss or Swas Ajayi says that's how they do. They've done it to my brother's friend. He missed his flight on that day. Very stupid sets of all of them. They are like that in that airport. They are not diligent in their work. What a shame. They also steal passports and give it to another person on standby at the airport. These are heavy allegations, sir. Swaz. Somebody says John Tanko is saying that he loves me because I always keep him updated. God bless you. Thank you. I think I love you too. Dada here says NLC led by Joe Ajaero has failed from day one. This government removed subsidy till when they increased electricity tariff to buying of yachts, jets, $160 million naira cards for senators, 21 billion for renovation of VP's lounge, and the obnoxious policies that has turned the people to beggars. And our Marjorie is in the midst of plenty. Now they have been compromised with 70,000 naira, considering the nightmare Nigerians are facing by this lack of capacity and visionless government that has turned the economy to a disaster and a secure country to a gangster paradise. It's a shame. The worst of us is ruling the best of us. Truly, he says, there was a country. Let me go to WhatsApp, then I'll come to Skype. Skype, guys, I'm coming to you. Just be coming down. I shall be there. Okay? This one says, Tinubu should please reverse some of his strange policies. Life is extremely tough for people, and a little reversal will douse the tension. And speaking as a Nigerian, and he should not listen to sycophants. They are currently in the minority. Olushogajai from Online Ikorodu, thank you. Salari here says, tell them you don't have cash on you. They will say bring dollars, as if everyone is coming from America. Oh yes, they do that. They do that too. These airport guys, they're crazy. Really crazy stuff. They say all kinds of things. I think the one that hits me the most is, what do you have for me? I'll go. Do I know you, sir? From where to where? Now, wow, like say you send me. All right, this one says this government is suffering from self-deceit and lack of foresight. They knew the truth about the failure of the past government but refused to admit it for political reasons, and now they're multiplying the problems with too many wrong policies. Tinubu is failing as Buhari failed as the petroleum minister. It's a promise kept. If you don't have it, you don't have it. Simple. A sorry case for Nigerians, I beg your pardon, as it appears that our way to El Dorado is no way, I'm sure you mean nowhere, in sight. Steve in Ijaniki. This one says, Mr. Kyari has nothing, absolutely nothing to say concerning the NNPCL, or else he will have he will drown, I'm sure that's what you meant to write, along with his cabal. He's only blowing hot air. Mark my word, he's obviously among the cabals that have held Nigeria's economy to ransom. 4 massive refineries, no works. What's a shame? Jonathan from Marlborough. All right, this one says, good afternoon, Maryann. Begging and giving is our culture, provided it's done by coercion. There is no need for authorities to spend or relieve the man from his job. He didn't commit fraud nor abuse his office. He might have done it as a joke. Warning letter is enough. Noah from Igondu. All right, let me take some messages here. I think I want to go on Skype now quickly. Ngozi Blessed is calling us via Skype. Ngozi, where are you calling us from?
Hi. I'm calling you guys from Michigan.
Oh, how's Michigan? Is it really hot there?
It's nice. It's not that hot. But
because I heard it was like 108 degrees yesterday somewhere in Texas.
Yes, Texas can be that hot, but Michigan is a very, very nice, cool place. So that's why I love the climate here in Michigan.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Thank you very much for this topic. Shame onto all those people that work at the airport. Woe unto them.
No.
I wish and advise every person traveling from overseas to carry a hidden camera to expose these people in all they do.
Is it just people that are traveling from there? But even those of us that are going, they beg us to. Now maybe we also carry cameras.
My most recent trip, I came to Nigeria in May.
Okay.
As we landed at the airport, the first thing they did was that they were giving these white people special treatment, and all of us just came down from the same plane. However, when you travel overseas, The white man will not give you special treatment.
They don't even give their people special treatment. They don't care.
Exactly. We're giving these white people special treatment at the airport. Now, when we got to baggage claim, people who don't have any business at that baggage claim where you pick up your luggages, they were all there checking into people's luggages.
Yes, they tell you to open your box. They want to see what you brought.
Yes. They opened my luggage. They lost one big luggage. They stole a lot of things from that luggage.
Oh my God.
When I finally found it.
Wow.
When I finally found it, it was a big gut-wrenching experience.
But I'm going to advise you, Ngozi, whenever you are told to open your luggage, stand there, watch them. Don't let them touch it. You open it and show, because that's standard procedure. If they think that you carried anything, you're supposed to be the one taking the things out of your luggage and putting them back. Don't let them touch it.
Yeah, I was there, but the one that was stolen did not even come out at all. I don't know what they did in there. They opened it with a knife and stole a lot of things in it. That's violation of your privacy. Some of my medications were stolen from there.
No.
They don't even know what they stole it. Now, when we were leaving back to leave the country, we paid about 15,000 just to carry palm oil and some food stuff. Why?
Welcome to Nigeria, Ngozi. I can tell the pain in your voice, but I have to let you go. I'm so sorry.
They start frustrating you.
I know.
Right from the minute you step into Nigeria,
I know.
They start from there. And I wish from this experience, next time I'm coming, I'll come with a hidden camera.
Please do.
To record all these
Please do.
coming out of that.
Please do.
It's a shame.
Thank you, Ngozi, for calling. Thank you for calling. I have to let you go so I can take all the calls, but you can tell that he's pained. I mean, I feel very embarrassed because all that niceties that they're displaying for the guy with the lighter skin color is because they want to get some foreign currency and some tips. And it's very irritating because you see, I've been to so many countries, and once you are at immigration, nobody knows you. They don't care. Even if you're from their country, they don't care. They're checking you. They're doing their job thoroughly. They're not playing with you. Same thing when you're living. I remember I was leaving from England and coming back to Nigeria, and I was supposed to buy cheese. I love cheese. And I forgot to put it in my box. So when I got to immigration, the guy just looked at me and said, "You're not taking that cheese. Either you go back and check it in or, no deal." They're not playing with you. And so it's not Nigeria that you say, "Make I give you small tea." They are not smiling with you. But in our country, money must exchange hands. When are we going to stop this rubbish, really? Because it's embarrassing. And you are the first people that they get in contact with when they come into the country. And when I'm saying they, because us Nigerians were used to these things. I don't think it's a good thing, but it's worse when an outsider comes in. And that's the very first impression they get of our people at the airport who are supposed to be very security conscious, doing their jobs to the T, trying to beg. Does that not compromise everything that you stand for? I'm ashamed, but hey, suspension, not bad. Azu is calling us. Hello, Azu.
Hello, Maryann.
Hi.
Hi. Why were we talking about what happened at the airport? I see this news. It's normal. We know as they go for there. Is that not Military International Airport? That's a haven for corruption and misbehavior. We all know what's going down there. You go there, you just imagine. You see them lining up, MDLEA, police, now that way to go. The same thing they're doing now. This one will check your bag. You will pass to the next one. We check the same thing now. What are they all looking for? Corruption. We'll keep and deceiving ourselves. Why is that story hitting the news? It's
because the video of the man went viral, and of course the NIS had to respond to this, of course.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Without that video hitting the social media, you and I don't notice them for that place. But we know us now. We just do that us street, bury our head in the sand. But then as if everything is fine. Until we just like this. Okay, let me just address your other story.
Quickly.
National Assembly. We probe. We know nothing will come out of it. Even before they start, we know. And we can't keep on like this. Other countries are moving forward, and we're just retrogressing and fast going behind. Nice talking with you again.
Thank you, Azu, for calling. I do appreciate it. All right, I'm going to go back to WhatsApp and then quickly go back to the phone lines. I have just 4 minutes on the clock. Someone here says, good afternoon, Maryann. They would deliver for all 4 refineries indeed. Joke of the day on Hard Facts. Robinson from Ikeja. Why are you like this? Oh, ye of little faith. Where's your faith, man? Eh? This one says, I'm Dr. Mustafa Abubakar from Iyani Shashi. As the hypocrites have been deceiving us with this readiness of our refinery, we must stop this administration well for this and make it lessons for former and future leaders that we appoint. How are you going to disturb them? This one says it's been happening for so long. Even during Buhari's era, immigration officers will collect money and allow them freely come in. Buhari even constructed a standard railway en route Nigeria-Niger border, so the influx of foreigners. Okay. You were making sense at first. Now you have said that Buhari is bringing in terrorists. Sammy, drink some water. This one says, good afternoon, Maryann. Lainka Lawale from Ogun State. Hi, Lainka. If I may ask, are those guys in cabinet Nigerians? Nothing is working. But instead, all we get are profound lies, seats. The country is tearing apart and they keep hiding the truth. And while the realities are obvious, if I must say, these guys are driving the country to the point of a standstill. And if I care not taking, and if care is not taken, I'm sure that's what you meant to type, we are headed for a revolution. Peace be unto Nigeria, but make all these leaders get some sense and realize so that we can wake up. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for your message. This one says, thanks a lot for that video. It only goes to show the endemic insincerity on behalf of our so-called leaders. Refineries won't work because the happy, rich, nearsighted, corrupt gang of thieves won't let it. What a pity. David, he says, I beg. Whoa, Melik Yari should resign. Okay. I've said it. All right. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Good afternoon, Maryann.
Good afternoon. What's your name? So where are you calling from?
This is Affordable Maliko.
Malik, you know that you're a big boy. Don't be doing this. Eh?
Amen. Dude. That's the God answer you come work on the prayer. Amen. And they take it all.
Go ahead.
I also work for Senate then, collect my allowance. Maryann, you know a funny thing? Which committee have they ever set in that Senate to probe the oil sector that ever worked? The last biggest one was Farouk. What happened to Farouk? The moment you want to frustrate any committee or any probe of that nature, you should not put under a committee, and that is the end of it. President Buhari put 1.something billion. When Tinubu came, he added some money, and now that the refinery is not working. NNPCL MD, hello. Good afternoon. Well.
Thank you, Malik, for calling. I don't think we should make fun of it. Really, it's time for us to start thinking about the way out, because if they're not going to bail us, then we must bail ourselves out. Hello. All right, do call me back when you're ready. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, Maryann.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good afternoon. My name is Majin. I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Go ahead.
Many things are just funny. Sometimes I wonder how we Nigerians think. How I listen to you guys, blaming Kyari, this and that. Who is Kyari answerable to? Who is the Minister of Petroleum? The President is the Minister of Petroleum. If the President wants to have the goodwill, if the President wants to build a refinery, will Kyari tell Mr. President not to do that? Who is he answering to? People are saying Kyari should resign as if he is the problem. If Mr. President wants to do something, he can't stop Mr. President. If you want to do something for Nigerians, he can't stop Mr. President. The truth is that he didn't. We should shift the blame to where the blame belongs to.
All right. Thank you very much for calling.
They don't want to do anything. They don't want to do anything.
All right. Thank you.
Because the house they are all
our time is up. All right. Thank you. I hear you. But we've got to go. Lagos. Quickly on Twitter, Obikonobi here says, another bollocks, another off the mic. Nigeria is not ready. Scrap NNPCL. Aramco is walking. What is wrong with Nigeria? Joy Forever says, Maryann, the custom man was just unlucky. It's everyone, even the local flights. Those naval guys checking you, they beg. not to mention international custom, NDLEA, FAN staff. Labor is just waking up now, eh? As for Kiari's promise, why you man die, Connie man be clapping, nothing is working. Adedeji here says, I guess there is a deliberate effort by some cabal somewhere to make our refineries not functional. I just don't know why these people held us hostage, not to make this country work for our betterment. No sympathy for the common man. Kiari should please be probed. Adedeji, thank you. We've got to go. On the other side of the clock, we're going to Sudan. Let's talk about the sexual harassment and abuse of girls and women.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
It's my so clean, new and improved. It's my so clean, free for powder, that is up seasoning.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.